Let us explore the wonders of web tools and resources in teaching and learning under the new normal. Do you think learning under the new normal is a lot more accessible for people in remote areas and in developing countries? This video lesson will present the use of web tools and resources for teachers and the students with an overview of the ways in which this can be used in teaching to supplement or replace other forms of communication. Part of the discussion will include the advantages, disadvantages, and various categories of web resources that are available to teachers. Educational institutions always have to adapt to the changing needs of the society. The digital age has made learning a lot more accessible for people in remote areas and in developing countries. And with the ever-growing number of web-based tools, it has never been easier for teachers today and educators to create educational materials and share it with their students. Web tools were invented with the intention of making the lives of educators easier and help them to be more effective in their teaching. They can use these tools for taking notes, recording lectures, creating course materials, upkeeping their lesson plans, and many other things that would take a lot longer without this type of assistance. There are many web tools available, but not all of them are appropriate for educational purposes. Teachers must utilize web tools and resources to achieve the learning objectives, constantly evaluate students' performance, create a personalized learning experience, and explore more ways in problem solving. The need for educators to be able to teach in the digital world is growing at an exponential rate. Educators are expected to be proficient in the use of web tools and how they can be used for teaching and learning. The use of web tools has changed how people communicate, learn, and collaborate together. With the recent global pandemic, it is important that educators are aware of what services they can use for reading materials, video lectures, or online classes. There are many web tools that can be used to promote the development of knowledge, skills, and values for children. Teachers should use these tools to enrich their pedagogy, to design innovative projects, and to create an educational environment that allows students to achieve their full potential. Web tools are especially helpful for people who cannot go into a classroom to teach or learn because they are too busy or working remotely. They provide a way to learn about any topic on any device, anytime and anywhere, as long as there is an internet connection. Web-based instruction in the time of pandemic has become very useful in delivering instruction and quality education to so many students around the world. Web tools can offer instructional support to teachers, serve as platforms for collaborative learning, promote learner-centered approaches to teaching and learning, or enhance traditional methods of instruction with technologically rich content creation spaces. Web tools for teachers and learners are a great way to make the pedagogy of teaching and learning more effective. They provide a way for students to engage with content in new ways, allowing them to own their own learning process and be responsible for their own progress. We cannot overlook the fact that some web tools can be easily abused by students. These virtual environments can be an escape from reality, and it is important to find the right balance between the benefits of these tools and their potential risk. So among the web tools the teachers are using as well as the students in their daily classes are desktop publishing tools, audio editing tools, instructional videos and video sharing, classroom innovation, games, quizzes, and educational activities, blogging, bookmarking and online collaboration, 3D projects, animation, comic strips, mind mapping, online storage and sharing, photo editing tools, presentation tools and slideshows, social networking, tag clouds, timelines, and the video editing tools. These also include podcasts, vodcasts, social bookmarking, ebook, digital storytelling, and really simple syndication. So here are the guidelines or criteria in the selection of what web tools are we going to use as resources in teaching. So one, of course, we have to determine the authority. Who is the author, and are the author's qualification provided in such a web tool. Number two is the scope. Is the information given in the particular web tool relevant? And we have to consider also the coverage. So number three is accuracy. So when we say accuracy, we have to determine whether the information provided is reliable and error-free. And number four is objectivity. When we say objectivity, the criteria set is that the information show minimum bias. And there are, of course, pages presentation is filled with facts and information. And last but not the least is recency. So when we say recency, is the page dated, when was the last revision and the publication of the said web tool that we have decided to use. So we can scan through certain bibliography or the list of the references that the author made use and read on and scan whether the date is provided. So as a 21st century educator, you have to challenge yourselves to achieve the effective and efficient use of technology like web tools and web resources. So be updated.